Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Alma, Missouri. We've made our way all the way into April, and it's time to plant corn. We just leased a giant corn planter. Been keeping up with productions. We've got $256,000 in the bank account. This tractor is long overdue for maintenance, so let's go ahead and take it in to shop, have it have the oil change and the tires rotated, if you will. Glad to see some returning faces, haven't seen for a while. Slow day in the Giants mod hub. Just 2 updates. Almost expected the way they dropped the mother load last Friday. Jim, what's up? Sleeping in tractors, well, you know, the man's got to upgrade soon to a tent. These chairs are not that comfortable. So, Jonathan, the only time I had the straw harvest square baler do anything like that was when I made it too tight of a turn. When it had the bale collector attached to it. And then it went just absolutely crazy. Just flew all over the place. But that's the only time I had that happen. It is listed in the known issues section of Giants Discord. Not Giants, Creative Meshes Discord. Along with a few others. All I would say is maybe try to be cautious on the turning. Do they have? There aren't any houses in town to buy. Right, this is gonna be your cheapest farm. 204 G's. But there aren't technically any. I mean, I guess you could buy this for 37,000. 36,000, and then you just put a sleep trigger down. So that would work. Second Chance Ranch, yeah. I made that thumbnail in March. And finished feeding the cows, finished doing everything else I needed to do. And then went and fast forward into April. And all the snow vanished, so. Was not exactly expecting the snow to go away that fast, but hey. It is what it is. Rabbit Rob, the F edition is here. We were running trucks with the G edition yesterday. Farmer Johnson, what's up? Ahoy, Fenor. Is that right? Fenor Noldor. Is that right? Insane in the membrane. What's up, insane boy? Glad to have you here. Hanging out. I want to tell you about some new merch that I made up. It's called I Play for the Chill. I'm going to tag a couple of those things and put them down in the down and below the video for anybody that might be interested. We got tons of other cool merch over in our merch shop. Trying to find my sticker. Oh well, that's not popping up, but we'll toss a couple of our stickers in there. There we go. We don't talk too much about our merch, but yeah, it's worth checking out. I'm using a Tractors Make Me Smile water bottle right now. Jim, what did you get? What did you have? We had shrimp fettuccine scampi. Because I had some leftover fettuccine noodles. It was pretty top notch. Mojo Jojo, welcome back. Haven't seen you for a little while. Shrimp is not nasty. It's only nasty if you put ranch on it. I can't even say it. It's so off-putting. You know what else? This video is brought to you by Northern Farm Sim and David Korn. Thank you for being farm barons. This will make quick work of this. Question is, do we have any more planting contract? No. Oh, my $150,000 fertilizing contract is gone. Dang it. There goes that idea. Tacos. What type of tacos? Fish tacos. Shrimp tacos. Chicken tacos. Insane boy. Well, I mean, you could always get more as mods. I doubt Giants is going to be delivering any more trucks in this version of the game. Oh, the old staple ground beef. Oh, that's good, Mojo. What, was he building out a farm, making some fields? Was he going to go ginormous? Tell you what, I watched an absolutely hilarious video from Spiffing Brit. on Farming Simulator. All I can say was I was in tears at the end. It's absolutely hilarious. Apparently he went to the Llama show. Did I say that right? The UK show? Is that what the straw harvest? You did 170 bales? Captain Kiwi, what is up? You know, every time you come in, I think of the Captain Caveman from the Saturday morning cartoons. I have to admit, that runs across my head. Breakfast is Friday. Only if we don't have a map. Oh, okay. Oh, it was even a baling contract. You probably got some good bales off of that. I haven't fired up Wreckfest since 2 weeks ago. Willing in 1984. How you doing, sir? How does it go? Alright, let's see. Let's see. Lock in GPS and see how we're gonna do. I got enough screens in here, at least they all don't hit each other when the chair bounces around. I tell you what, baling contracts are the bomb. I did that big grass field on Carpathian countryside several times. Got very big paydays. What do you have, a video wall? I'm sure we do. I'm sure we do, but I don't know what the name of it would be. Martin, how are you doing, sir? How do things go in your neck of the woods? We're gonna need to keep track of our money. Make sure we're still in a good situation. Look, we made 53,000, 25,000, 15,000, 48,000. We ran out of product here. We got to keep all our productions rolling. I would suggest maybe going over and checking out lsfarmingmods.com and see if maybe they would have it over on their site. They have lots of very utilitarian type mods over there. Well, you only have, what, one more day, 2 more days? We have 31 days in January. I don't remember. I was raised on a farm. I haven't done any farming in 30 some years. So there's 2 more days. And then we have February, Lover's Day. Everyone better not be forgetting about Lover's Day. Insane Boy, I do not follow any farm sim news, so I have 0 idea what mods are coming, and quite frankly, I practice not getting overly excited for anything. That way, when expectations are not met, well, I basically don't get a bunch of disappointment. Because if you're not expecting anything, then expectations are going to always be met because you're expecting nothing. So when you get something, it's above expectations. Constantly exceeds expectations. That's what Farm Sim does for me, because I don't follow anyone. I have no idea what's coming out until it comes out, and quite frankly, I like it that way. More like the glass has something in it. It goes back to a time long, long ago in a land far, far away when FS17 was the release. And there was this well-known mapper. This well-known mapper was putting out together the mother of all maps, the map that no one has ever seen the like of. It was hyped to higher levels than you could ever imagine. It was going to save the world. The map came out, and it literally looked like every other map that this particular person had put out. And instantly, like this, it was a disappointment. And I literally had depression kick in. Like, why should I even play Farm Sim anymore if this is the best it'll ever get? So, going forward, I don't pay attention. It is what it is when it is, and it isn't until it is. After all, here on this channel, we play Farm Sim for the chill, not the thrill. Came up with that the other day. Thank you. I think it's cool. Like I was saying earlier, got some new merch with that in the merch shop. Got some sticker. Got a coffee mug. Got some t-shirts. We've got other sayings. We've got a fun little graphic. Says tractors make me smile. Got a big cheesy smiley face on that one. We have a rural country scene that says I'd rather be farming. I just try not to buy into the hype. So I have no idea what's coming out, what's been hyped, what's been posted all over the place. I go to Facebook once every 3 months. Once a quarter is about my maximum there. Sometimes I feel really bad for about a quarter second for the people that send me messages over there, thinking that I actually look at Facebook. But then I see a whole bunch of messages where I think people are trying to link to messages about me being dead. I don't know if that's a thing. Like, do other people like to message you when people that share the same name as you turn up in obituaries? If that's a thing, I don't know why. It's not that exciting. So yeah, I go to Facebook once a quarter or so. I don't understand Facebook. I can't fathom why anyone would go there on a regular basis. In fact, the whole site frustrates me because it has zero organization to it, and clearly it was written by a whole bunch of people that couldn't pay any attention. And we're probably suffering from ADD because there's no organization. You get new posts intermixed with old posts. It's like, how the junk do you know what's going on? Is it a park somewhere that you could go, David, and just wander around your own park? That would be fun. That would be fun. So, just a general, if you've ever sent me a message on Facebook, I'll just apologize right now for not replying back to you because I never seen it. Smoke 82, what is up? What is up? How's it going? We're going to be done this field probably the next 15 minutes or so. And then, well, we can't find anything else to do. We're going to have to start mowing the grass. Guess we'll have to make some hay and oh, you know, I don't think we have enough money. I gotta look. I gotta look on our next pass. I don't think we have enough money yet. All right, let's see. We have enough moolah in the bank because this stuff is expensive. Nowhere's close. We need 320. We need 350 to be able to get this combination. We're 120 some thousand short. Tookie, where have you been? You're not paying attention. We leased the planter and we've already repaired the tractor. And it was only $30,000 to repair the tractor. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. But the thing was, I was able to repair it. Yep, I didn't have to wait for a guy to show up driving a green truck. He's been here, but you've not been paying attention. You've been busy dunking your breaded shrimp and range dressing. Well, exactly, Jim, right? Her being dead is probably news to her also. Oh, Genetic J, I hope you can make it. Oh, I hope you can make it. Look so forward to meeting you. Season 4 of SnowRunner has been announced. You know, I don't have enough time in the day. SnowRunner was fun for the year or so that we did it. And, you know, I could seriously have seen myself doing SnowRunner permanently, or at least long term, if we weren't farming. But I didn't want to be a two-trick pony of just doing SnowRunner and just doing farming. I was a one-trick pony in FS17 for a long time, and I didn't enjoy it in the end. In the end, when FS19 came out, I thought to myself, all those things I didn't get to play because I was focusing exclusively on 17. And I was a little frustrated, a little disappointed. And I basically said, it's not going to be. I'm not going to do that again. I've got some ideas for some shots. I know Raz says he's going to make it, but he's not going to make it until after. I think the 15th and 16th. Because, you know, the show opens up on the 14th on Lover's Day. And, you know, he can't be away from his lady on Lover's Day. Yep, I'm driving up on the 13th. So I can be there first thing in the morning when they open up on the first day. And I will be there through I will leave the 18th, so the day after the show. Because it's 400 and some miles. I think it's like 6 to 7 hour driving, I think. It's mostly interstate. It's mostly interstate. Let me look. Let me look. Maps. It says 461 miles, 7 hours and 19 minutes. So if we stop for lunch and sit somewhere, then we'll call it an even 8 hours. So I plan to go up the day before, hang out that night, and then go to the show in the morning. And figure out what we're going to do. And then the show ends on the 17th, and I'll check out on the 18th and drive home. I know we've got a big audience, so that's the link to the show. It's going to be February 14th to 17th, I believe. They are expecting 300,000 people to be in attendance over those 4 days. $300,000 people. Captain Kiwi, I don't know if I can do another badge beyond what I've got. I can tell you firsthand, I have never seen that many people in one place in my life. Under one roof, mind you. Under a single solitary roof. I think it's approximately 1 million square feet of convention space under a continuous roof. So that's why I want to get early, because of the fact that by mid-afternoon it gets really, really packed, and it's really hard to film anything because, I mean, there's just so many people there. They're just walking right in front of you because there's no other place to go. So what I did last year was, I think the show opens at 9 every morning. I tried to be in the parking lot at 9 so I could go into the show first thing, and I tried to be done filming by like 1 o'clock. Done recording by 1. And quite frankly, walking around for 4 hours, my back was in agony. I just wanted to go find some place to sit. So I typically would then go back to the hotel, which last year was in walking distance. This year I got a little better hotel that's not in walking distance, but the better hotel was cheaper because I booked the room a lot earlier. So the money I'm saving on the hotel for a better hotel at a cheaper rate, I'll just save even more money and just get the parking pass. But at any rate, last year I was back at the hotel by mid-afternoon and was working on piecing the video together until early evening. Schultz, what is up? What is up, sir? How things going? I hear you're trying to bum. You're trying to bum the Canadians to buying a book for you. You need to get this book for yourself. I think you're confusing Captain Kiwi because the show doesn't open up until the 14th. 14th isn't a Monday. What the heck is going on? There we go. I don't know why this thing was light in the air. So that classic. Show hours 9 to 5 daily, 9 to 6 daily, the gift and craft market, and then what you were seeing was the pit. So the pit is the tractor pull. There's a tractor pull every night. And I didn't go to it last year. But every night there's the tractor pull. And then the finals of the tractor pull are, I think, on Sunday or Saturday. Tuki doesn't learn from his mistakes. He's an interesting creature. Well, if you would leave now, you could get to the Farm Machine show about the time it opened. In 17 days. And we could go each night. Oh, that's okay. Tonight I had to bring out my phone so I could read the directions on the back of the packet. It was white print on light blue background, and I'm like, I can't see the words. It's not contrast enough. So yeah. The pit hours of the tractor pull. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's an American invention. Would love to know from the international folks if there are tractor pulls in other countries, or is this like an American thing that we dreamt up? It's big, it's loud, it's dirty. It sounds like something we would have dreamt up. Just on those measures. I mean, we like to put jet engines in anything. Well, I think that's an opportunity lost, David. Maybe you could arrange it. You could plan it out. Make a fortune. I would just type tractor pull. Insane boy and see what you get. Maybe National Tractor Pull Finals, something like that. National Tractor Pull Association right there. Yep. NTPA. I don't know, you know. You get enough people to show up, you can take a good collection at the gate. But they have the pit open where you can go in, you know, all the tractors are lined up. You can talk to the drivers, you can talk to the crew. Get pictures of your favorite puller and their tractor and such. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Like Genetic said, NTPA should pull stuff up so you can see it. Captain Kiwi, I don't want to know about you and your wind. Right? Usually people that make wind try to do it quietly. But yeah, if you make it up Saturday, we can go, we can maybe do lunch, we can maybe do dinner. Yeah, blower fans, they put out a lot of air. I do like me a blower fan. They're not always the quietest. Alright, let's see. One more time. Oh, no. 25 and 33. Where are those at? 20, 33. $25's up there. That won't take long. 33 won't take long. I'm gonna do those work contracts when we're done here. This machine is noisy because it's got a big blower on it. Right there. And right there. Scooter's Workbench, what is up, sir? What is up? We're trying to get Tukey and Schultz to come to the National Farm Machine Show. Delilah, good evening. Good evening. Hope the store is running well. Are you running it by yourself now? Yeah, just plop down in that chair and do a little chill. Do a little chill farming. Schultz's excuse is probably he can't pay someone to oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it now. You'd think we were doing a pull. Hopping that front end like that. Oh, this tractor's custom. Remember, Schultz is going on a trip in his little rocket ship. Darlene says that he has to attend a special event. I don't know. Maybe he's going to do. Does Sir? What is it? The Virgin. Virgin's got spaceships too, right? Now, how is... I may be missing the point, but I'm not sure how cashing in lottery tickets is a mistake. Exactly, Genetic. That's that air quote fun vacation is called a honeymoon. What tractor is that? This is a Case Magnum 280. We got dualies on the front or on the rear. When we get over to where we're going, I'll see if it's a mod or not. It is the Case IH Magnum AFS US EU Series mod. That is what it is over China's Mod Hub. Right there. Case IH Magnum AFS US EU Series. Oh, David, I encourage that behavior of trying other vehicles. I try to deliberately do different vehicles for every map. The last one was Carpathian. We did Dutes. We did a lot of Dutes stuff there. I think the next one will be, I think we'll go back to, McCormick. I think next time we'll do some more McCormick work. Maybe a mixture of McCormick and Massey. I got a guy who's getting married at work at the end of the week. I told him today, I was like, man, counting down the days, and then you'll come back a changed man. Twiggy buys whatever's on sale, which explains a lot, because one day he was telling us all about mint milk. Mint flavored milk. And apparently it was the bomb. I don't know if I've done New Holland in a long time. Could go blue. And then play that I'm Blue song. The Never a Ford tractor. Which is different than Ford vehicles, so you could do Ford tractors and be okay. Oh, David, I don't know if they're going to. It may have been a tease. It may have been a tease for whatever comes next. We're nearly the end of January. Are we going to get an announcement this week? Oh, I hope so. I hope we get an announcement this week. Start February off with the bang. That would be awesome. Then we'd have some real exciting information to talk about at PAX East in the tail end of March. Giants will be at PAX East. I'm going to be at PAX East. Tail end of March. Anybody can make their way to Boston. during that time frame, come check us out. I mean, yeah, we saw it. We kind of saw it at, what, Agco? I don't know, Agritechnica. But nothing since. There was also the latest Massey Ferguson was there as a mod in Agritechnica. Who's knocking over all these road signs? That's what I want to know. All right, let's take a look here and we'll figure out a game plan. We've got our corn planted in the ground. We already have our wheat planted. Corn and wheat. We still need to fertilize our corn. So we need to get that done, and then I think once we get that done, we'll move into May. And then see what kind of trouble we can get into. $250 hours, yeah, repair costs will be eating you alive. I feel like Giants expects you to swap your tractor out by like 30 hours, 50 hours. Oh, all right, go pick him up. We're gonna have fast food at home one day this week. The wife makes a killer Big Mac sauce, so we make as small patties as we can, which end up being like quarter pounders. So they are. It's like a double Whopper with Big Mac sauce. It's insane. It is excessive. I mean, I had 19 hours on this thing, and it was a $30,000 repair cost. But we've also we're in our second year, right? We had put no maintenance down. But still, you wouldn't do $15,000 worth of maintenance every year. There is some sliding scale, and the more hours you have on it, the faster it wears out. I just don't know where that point is. Blue Butterfly, welcome. fact, there's our weed. Oh my gosh, we have weeds. We need to spray weeds too. You didn't miss much. We planted corn. We've done 2 fertilizing contracts. That's about it in the last hour. Pork jello? What? Nothing is good that comes out of a pig if it's gelatinous. I need to put that mod in. It makes the sprayers see and spray. Because my sprayer is not see and spray, we're gonna burn through a good bit of herbicide. I mean, at that rate, maybe you should use the lease to own mod, and then by the time you paid it off, to where you could buy it for no payment, then turn it in and get another one. Maybe that would force you to have it a shorter time period. Are burning their product. Go ahead and buy a bunch of fertilizer. Yeah, I was thinking about well, there's this nasty product called Scrapple, and it's gelatinous. And it comes from the pig. It's basically everything that's left over after you butcher a pig that really can't be used for anything else. They just boil it down until they can make it and form it into squares. And crazy folks eat it. Meat is not all meat. Just saying. Isn't there a, well, can't you get a plant-based gelatin? Maybe not, but I thought maybe you could. You know what we need to put on here? We need to put anhydrous in here. That's what we need. I got a feeling you don't sell it on purpose. The only gelatin worth having is red. Red gelatin is the only flavor you should be able to purchase. Because we know everything flavored red is better. Right? Red tomatoes are better than green. There we go. All right, let's look here. Corn dryer is done. Fine corn. Still working on that. Still working on regular corn. Wheat. Sweetened cornbread. Why is this not set to selling? Oh. All right, we're done there. All right, that'll have to do. Off we go. £300 of pork bellies every 2 weeks. Nope, I haven't, butterfly. I have no idea what Randy Rap is. Promos forever, what is up? I use the guidance steering to go in straight lines. But you can also use the GPS coordinates on the mini-map. Set it to 90 and just tap the steering to make sure you stay on it. I don't like vehicle control add-on. I feel it tries to change too many things. Like I think VCA like tries to do some weird things with steering to supposedly make keyboard steering easier. No, it just completely messes it up. Because I will jump between keyboard and wheel. I'll interchange between the two. And I've had to try to play on a server that had VCA, and it's just completely different. So it's called Guidance Steering. It's available over the Giants Mod Hub. I did a video on it when it came out. Basically a rundown of the interface and how it all works for the most part. Oh, it's great news. Coming from, you were a controller before. You've got all the buttons mapped. Got your cheat sheet out. Do you leave it set up, or do you set it up and tear it down? Set it off to the side. There, genetics got a link to guided steering. Yeah, Farm Sim's got some interesting coding. If you pay attention, lots of wheels that shouldn't be driving do have some level of power to them. Even often wheels on a trailer. Toxic Rabbit 420, thank you for the sub. If you're in chat, say hello, so we can all say thank you. I burned through my entire drink. We'll have to make it last. You've got a wheel stand and you sit in your recliner. Oh my gosh. Talk about chilling out while you're farming. So, guidance steering, right? You can go up here, you pull up the menu, you can go auto width, and usually it detects the working width really, really well. And then you just hit a couple buttons to lock in your course. At that point, it's just go up, manually turn at the end of the field, and lock in the course at the next row, and make your way back down. I would say, is that the... I would say Toxic Rabbit, no. I don't think it's that ginormous... Is it a pickup truck? I mean, typically the UK's got very narrow roads, very tight farmlands, very tight farm yards, so it would be smaller vehicles, not the stuff you would associate with North America. Are you seriously? Alright, well, we're just going to leave that like it is. We're just going to leave it like it is. Gonna drop that off. I mean, I would just Google UK trucks, but honestly, I don't think, and I'm no expert on British farm vehicles, but I don't think they use a lot of trucks. I get the impression it's a bunch of tractors and trailers, as in farm tractors. Because again, the roads are very narrow. Farm yards are very narrow and tight. Yeah, that's kind of like a that's kind of like a mid-sized truck, I guess. It's, yeah, stream's monetized, yeah. YouTube started slapping them in the middle. It's supposed to be random. I mean, we'll look. We'll pull the mod hub up when we get up here and can get this thing spraying in the field. All right. Let's take a look at the mod hub. We'll go to trucks. Why? Oh, why? Is this thing seemingly in no order whatsoever? Oh, I guess I should go to crossplay and then trucks. Well, no, that won't work. It's just going to show me all the trucks if I do that. I mean, that would probably work. That's not really a truck. I don't know, that might work. Unimog would definitely work. I was watching Sealy P do his llama farm show coverage, and he talked about the Unimog. That would probably work. I think maybe the Tatra might work. Maybe man. I mean, this might. I don't know if that would pass as a Hilux or not. The 220. Of course, I was looking at trucks. We probably need to look at the cars category. Oh, the P50 would definitely work. These vans would work. I mean, who wouldn't love this, right? Wrong country. No, that's not going to be console. I mean, this would be your Land Rover right there. Same with that. Or the Jeep. Or that one. Right, that might work. Oh, we just need to get this one for our own use. We don't need the police one, right? But yeah, like this, that would classify as like a Land Rover-ish. That might work as like a right? But you can't get much more Land Rover-ish than that in Farm Sim. But in the end, you can be as realistic as the game's going to let you be. So, you know, in the end, play with what you enjoy using, and just call it creative liberty. I don't think there is, Doug. I don't recall a corn dryer being in the production rundown, but I also don't think I took a look at the placeable productions. There was just so much going on that map, I don't think I did that. Of course, there's nothing really, you know, keeping you from adding it in. There's plenty of places to put it down. Yeah, like I said, the goal is, you know, play with what you enjoy playing with, and especially on a console, sometimes you need to take a little creative liberties, because you may be restricted by brands and things like that. Oh, I mean, you're gonna need to get some, like, really nasty tea and super hard muffins. And I hear they love their curry. So yeah, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna fast forward into March, not March, May. Because are we to be ready in July? We'll need to weed our corn next month, probably. I mean, I'd really like to be able to switch over to our square baler. I don't know if we're going to be able to. Schultz, you need to get that modding book and do a book review on it. There's plenty of people curious how good it might be. Just think you could corner the market on Lua book reviews. What's up, Will? How you doing? How's Nebraska lands coming along? I have a zero idea, Toxic Rabbit. I would expect it would be a, it really wouldn't be something you would read. It's more of a, I think it's more of a reference book. A how-to book. But I've not seen it myself. I've just seen the listing on Amazon. I didn't even know about the book until I saw it in the Farm Sim magazine. But the way I understand it, it's more of a reference book and a instructional book on writing script mods for Farm Sim using Lua as the scripting language. I would suspect it has lots of entries for scripting functions and various syntax calls you can make to do the certain scripting functions. Likely has examples, maybe some basic exercises to use some of those functions to do something. I think a lot of it is going to be as a reference material. So you're saying Nebraska lands in 19 was a little cramped, being limited to 4x? Is that what you're saying? Sounds like to me is going to be a whole lot of farmland. Are the fields going to be bigger? Or is there just going to be more of them? I know you said there's going to be more farms. I'm just thinking about poor Dwayne harvesting wheat for like 100 hours or more. Alrighty. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's make it May. Oh, $286,000. Yeah, we got our weeds. But see, he couldn't hire any helpers because the corn was, or the wheat was not a field. There was no field for him to use the helpers on. Oh, I didn't return that, didn't return that planter. What? Oh. Yes. I will do that. Yeah, so he had to earn it the hard way. We will be able to get our square baler. Cha-ching! Because we're going to get $180,000 once we fill this up with fertilizer. Are you crazy, Nick? That field's massive. What's the new Kinsey planter do? Oh, it's modded so you can plant everything. Hey, whatever floats your boat. Right, the only wrong way to play is the way that you don't enjoy. Well, there's something for everyone. Alright, now that he's running, let's go take care of our cows. I don't know. Look, I'm so awesome I can just stick that bale and it just sticks. Stick the landing. I mean, you can use a baler to, or a script to populate a forest. Why not put in ditches? I've got the high-end mixer that doesn't need PTO. Let's go tell a shop to come get their planter. No. Maybe you could have put a couple abandoned Fords out on the road. Pushed over in the ditch. We're gonna need that straw. We need to check, I think, one more load after this. We'll see how much milk we have. Milk, 9,000 liters of milk. So we're gonna haul that down to our production also. But every day we go through 6 silage bales, 3 straw bales, and 3 hay bales. So we need to mix up about 3 loads a day or a month. Depending on how you want to look at it. Nick, how's the PS5 going for you? Genetic, are you still here? I was just thinking about something I watched today. AMD released some new 8,000 APUs, CPUs with graphics in them. Now, they did not really perform that stellar, mind you. But the video I watched compared them to, or added a 6500 Radeon GPU. Don't get that. That was basically bad. But there was a 6600 that sounded like it was maybe 200, 230. That seemed to perform well. What I don't know is I don't know how it performs against the 1070. If it would give you any real boost. So I don't know if you've looked at the 6600. I don't know if they have a 66 XT. Yeah, that's what I didn't know. Alright, so let's look here at our production. Tomatoes are running. We are out of butter. We're going to rectify that. We're out of sugar. So we need to get butter and sugar. Oh, if I would click the right buttons. Sapling costs, interesting. Used a sapling pallet for the sugar. Oh, they had sweet cornbread. That was before we realized. Do we get extra money for damaged? All right. You want water to fertilize a field? Oh, we need to water our cows too. All right, we'll water our cows, and that's where we're going to call it for the night. Thank y'all for coming out and watching tonight and hanging out with us for the last couple hours as we continue to make our way through our gameplay here on Alma, Missouri. We are slowly marching to complete this contract out. We're going to top up our cows, finish out that contract, and then we're going to be buying the big square baler with the collector. Just because. And we'll probably also get the bale grab for all that. Depending on what happens tomorrow on the Giants Mod Hub, we might be here tomorrow on Alma, or we might be working on a map video. We'll have to see. Till next time, happy farming.